plus 4.2 units in the video yesterday, plus 2.8 units the day before. It is officially a hot streak here at Probably, so I hope you guys are coming along for the ride. Of course, what we do is track the top performing sports books around the world to find the true probability of every event in sports. We then use that data to grade out the best bet opportunities at legal U.S. sports books for you time and time again, day after day in these videos, and of course at probably.com. So let's get into it. NFL Week 14. And NFL Week 14 looks like an ugly week. A lot of low totals, a lot of hideous QB projections out there. There's still going to be some good bets to find, and it starts with this one right here. Alvin Kamara over 31.5 receiving yards, 55% probability to win, 55.1%. If you want to be accurate down to the decimal, minus 115 odds are the best bet right now, and we don't care that you take it at Hard Rock. Hard Rock, exciting that it's open in Florida. Very glad to have Florida in the sports betting mix, but what you are trying to do is use this bet as a signifier. So you check your DraftKings, you check your FanDuel, you check your ESPN bet, check whatever sportsbook you have money in. If it's got this bet, it is still the same 3.03 probably score at minus 115 odds. That is what we're trying to do at Probably time and time again. And this Alvin Kamara over 31.5 looks like one of the best bets of the week. Other ones to hit on here. And of course, we're generally trying to eschew the ones under a 1. For the sake of this video, I'm also trying to push you guys to ones over a 2 to give a little more safety there. The ones under a 1 tend to be within the margin of error, or can be within a potential margin of error. Some of these other ones, though, we will skip over because they're just not the most exciting to me. Like, I don't want to push you guys towards a Luke Schoonmaker touchdown. Sure, it can hit. Sure, it's mathematically a plus EV bet, but it's not the most likely thing in the world. Alvin Kamara, another receiving prop there. This one is under 2, but I think is one of the safer bets to take relative to these outcomes. 56.7% probability of the Vikings winning, and Raiders versus Vikings. Minus 125 odds are the best ones right now at just under a 2 probably score, which of course means that this bet will win you 2% more money if this bet were played infinitely. It's going to lose you. It's a basic expected value calculation that you're hopefully very familiar with, but if you're following the parlay builders out there, or the guys just showed you the last 10 games and going, yeah, take this bet, you might not know. But expected value, true probabilities, and having that North Star of knowing where the probability should come from are the key things you need no matter what betting data provider you're using out there. Other best bets for week 14. Again, Alec Ingold. Again, not the most likely, but this is what it looks like. This is still a bet that if it hits, it's going to win more money based on the probability, but we don't want to go chasing Alec Ingold touchdowns. It's not what the process is. So that is where there is some personal choice to how we recommend betting at Probably. And of course, you can always find us for yourself at probably.com. Rams first quarter money line, but hitting on some long shot money lines, including yesterday. The Patriots first half money line came through, and of course, the actual money line came through for them as well. The Rams first quarter money line, they are big dogs against the Ravens, 7.5-point dogs as of before this video, but a 33.5% probability to win the first quarter in this game at plus 205 odds. That is giving the bet a 2.05 probably score. And again, this bet right now, it's 12:34. This is updated within the last 10 minutes. So hot off the press here, get that Rams first quarter money line if you can find it at those odds. Other bets we can look at here that might be worthwhile in week 14. Over 43 in Falcons versus Bucks. It's a 43.5% probability to win, but you're getting plus 140 odds, which gives the bet a 4.5 probably score. So a nice bet to take there, a game against the Bucks defense that is not very good at defending the pass. Desmond Ritter's not good at throwing the pass, but still a matchup that does look plus EV on paper. And again, seeing the betting markets align with our takes for what we might have outside of just the pure data of it all, I think does fit pretty well for what we're trying to do betting-wise at Probably. Over 17.5 in the first half. Or yeah, that's right. Over 17.5 in the first half. It's not like too many words half there, but that is correct. 40.3% probability to win at plus 156 odds. You get that at DraftKings, but again, the same bet would apply if you get those odds at FanDuel, get those odds at ESPN Bet, and you get those odds at Fanatics, whatever you're betting on right now. That would give the bet a 3.1 probably score at plus 156 odds, over 17.5 in the first half. And of course, Browns, Jags, two teams playing with backup QBs, but Joe Flacco does seem like he's at least a league average QB. We'll find out what CJ Beathard could do, but definitely some ways for these guys to put up a little bit more points, just like the Jags allowed versus Jake Browning on Monday Night Football. Broncos over 20.5. This one has a 51.3% probability to win, and you're getting it at plus 100 odds. What do I say every video? Every time you have about basically a coin toss bet or a little bit better favoring you, and you're getting plus money odds, even if it's plus 100, that just means there basically isn't VIG on the bet. So that is the kind of bet you always want to take. Gives this bet a 2.7 probably score. So check that one out. And of course, again, I just said it's 12:36 right now. This bet was updated at 12:34. So we are updating as we're recording this video. That's what probably is. It's not the picks of a guy. Like, obviously, I'm wearing the money hat. I get it. I'm a fucking gimmick. But also, it probably is just API data. It's all automatic, goes on the back end, and it goes on throughout the course of every day. So as bets update, could be 1 a.m., could be 1 p.m. It doesn't matter. We're always updating in real time as we go. It is the most powerful tool you'll ever have on your cell phone. I can tell you that much. And I don't, I really don't love shitting on people, but for the sake of you guys out there, stuff out there where it's telling you the last 10 games of how a team performs, stuff that's giving you DVP metrics and shit like that, it's not going to help you win money. I can tell you for a fact, it will not help you win money. It is all misdirection that's helping prop up these companies that are making a ton of money off of you. For us, we want you to win money. We're aligned with you. The only way we make money is when you make money. We're not getting sportsbook CPAs. So check it out at probably.com. Of course, a ton of more good bets here. Romeo Dobbs over 42.5, 55% probability, 2.6 probably score at minus 115 odds. Get another good bet to take in this one, of course, for Monday Night Football, but high probability. And also, when you see this line here, 54.9% probability. If you get this line on an underdog or a draft pick, or or a prize picks or a better or a vivid picks, whatever your pick site is, they're always going to have for their 5-leg parlays about a 54.9% win rate that you have to have per leg, or at least expected to have in terms of the probabilities. So when you find these bets here that have a prop line to match up with an underdog, with a prize picks, or any of those other sites as well, and you see that 54.9% probability, add them to your pick'em card. That's what that process looks like. We will be doing more to simplify that in the future, but probably is a very, very powerful tool with a lot going on to it that we are trying to build off of every single day. Last bet I'll highlight here, we can call it off. There's just so many bets here that I actually would want to push you guys towards, and hopefully you can check it out for yourself at probably.com, especially at probably.com/subscribe with promo code FIRST, save 40%. Desmond Ridder over 196.5 as a 54.7% probability to win in that Falcons-Bucks game, minus 115 odds to give the bet a 2.2 probably score. So take that at any sportsbook. You can get those minus 115 odds over 196.5 passing yards for Desmond Ridder. Of course, we do have other sports as well. MMA, you can see coming up on the screen. Take off the NFL here because that doesn't really matter. Soccer, you can see on the screen. Basketball, of course, the in-season tournament wrapping up, but we have college basketball, regular basketball, all the basketball you can want. Tennis here. Who doesn't want to bet on Elizabeth Cocorieto versus Chloe Paquette? Two of my favorites here, and this is actually a very plus EV bet. So if you want to take this one, plus 235 gives it an 11.8 probably score for a Chloe Paquette win. Biggest Chloe Paquette fans in the world here at Probably. This is how simple it is to get in plus EV bets. Again, like every day I do the video, like the results are going to vary because I'm picking 5 to 10 bets out of the hundreds, the thousands we have in a given day. But the bigger the sample size you accrue, the more you're taking advantage of that inefficiency and probability. That is what true betting success looks like. It's not having a take and then rooting for the take and then that's your bet. It's having the bet and then rooting for that bet. Trey Murphy yesterday was a bet that I wouldn't be making on my own, but Probably did to push me there. And of course, that was a part of our big winning day yesterday. So that's what it looks like here at Probably. Hit the like button, subscribe down below to get the free content. But of course, go to probably.com/subscribe. Literally, you can get the first month of all of our pregame data, which is normally $20 a month. Use that promo code FIRST. You're getting it for under $12 a month. And I know with some of you guys out there, that's lower than a betting unit you're placing. So just do it. Just get into your process. Take advantage of it while we still can give you guys these great deals. So please check it out. Probably.com/subscribe. Promo code FIRST. Hit the like button. Subscribe here on YouTube. And of course, follow us at Probably app. Follow me at Chris Spags if you want. And I'll be back on Monday with more best bets. So come along for the ride with us. We are building here. Come along for the build. That's all I can ever ask. And I will see you guys again soon. Enjoy your weekends. And of course, good luck. Bye.